Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you back, or if it's your first time with the channel, Mac on the Move. I'm Mac. Today we're going to put together a DIY park chair. You know, I'm big about doing my own projects and everything. This one here, we got to assemble. I'm not building it, but we will work on it. The weather today is beautiful. We going to be in the garage for right now, so I have room to spread everything out. So while we're doing that, let me get something to open this box. Always want to be careful and everything while you're opening stuff. You just need your general box cutter. Kind of open everything up. Make sure that you're cutting away from you. If you want, you can wear gloves. I don't like to wear gloves for a simple fact being I can feel the things that we're trying to keep up. So I have issues with my hands. That's the reason why I say about the gloves. I also have a RA, so feeling get numbness in the hands and everything, and feeling what you need to, like the screws and stuff like that, nuts. So again, this project here and stuff, we'll cut it open, see what it is. Oh, check that out. Told you, it's about patriotism. And as you can see, the patriot part. So let's take the parts pieces out and make sure we have everything. I like to use the inner part to lay stuff out and everything so that everything's protected. Keep the work area complete, organized, things like that. I'll use this box here as my work area. Having knee issues and everything, I've taken, I brought a kneeling pad to help out. So we got everything broke out and straightened out. The next thing you want to do, you want to make sure you have all your parts and pieces. This is going to be I hope, pretty simple. Pretty simple, project to put together. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, let's uncover everything, get it all set out. Make sure we have everything, which I think we do. Looking at it, looks like we got majority of it. This would be the bottom where you sit your rear end. So this is the back. This is why I talk about the patriotism aspect. I'm all for it. So let's just see what we got here. See which one's which. So looking at it, to try and make it simple and everything. Looks like you don't have a lot of problems or areas. So 2A's are easy. That's your end pieces. Sometimes some of the things that I get and everything can be a little difficult, a little tough, situational, because they only go by pictograms. As you can see, not a whole lot of instruction. So we'll muddle through and see what we can get done. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But the fewer pieces, the fewer parts and everything, the better it is. So again, without messing things up, let's start by putting this thing together. Yeah. Got to put the bottom together first, so you're gonna have to open up your nuts, bolts, screws, and everything. Give you a little wrench and stuff, but not always same thing what you want. Yeah, you got your washers, your screws. Kind of weird. Only seems like 4 nuts. Yeah, there is 4 nuts. Yeah, which more than likely means that a couple of these are just into a nut that's already in there. So let's go ahead and get this thing taken care of, and we'll go from there. As you can see, small pieces, small parts and everything can be difficult. You want to make sure that you don't cross thread anything so that you get everything together. So with a lot of DIY projects and everything, you're going to find that patience is really a virtue. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But if you can be patient and be calm and everything, things will go smoothly. I know that's what I look at. So we'll get this tightened up right quick. Most of these things give you, people will, they give you the tools to do it. Sometimes it's better to just have your own, which I do, but just don't want to prove that what you're given in the box and everything is all you need. One side done. Let's get the other side on there. Gather everything together before you get going. Gotta fix something already. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah. So, made an error, wasn't paying attention. Washer goes on the outside, not on the inside. But, won't take long to fix. I said, to me, I don't think it really matters. But, we'll follow the directions, go from there, see what we can do. I'm right-handed, so like to do things with my right hand. The only problem with my right hand is that in my index finger, because of RA and possible pinched nerve in my shoulder, can't really feel a whole lot. So getting it right and everything can be an issue. Yeah. Oh, well, we're not going to worry about that right now, though. Almost done. Got the first stage done. Take a look. If you made it this far and everything, you're right on track. So next step is going to be putting on the backing. So get all your stuff together. And with the backing and everything, you should have 4 screws, 4 washers. You won't need any nuts because simple fact being you have the nut already built into the thing. You will use every single one of these washers though, because like I said, for some reason, to me it doesn't matter, but these guys doubled up on the washers for the top part. So if you can see, the top part, it's already got the nuts and stuff in it. Okay. So that's the reason why it only came with 4 nuts. Sometimes having a partner, second set of hands works as well too. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll go from there. You know, we'll get the first one started and everything, and hopefully it'll fall into place. And just kind of get it loose in there and stuff, get it straight. This is the problem with the hands, like I'm just telling you about. Drop stuff because you can't feel it. Hopefully get this out of screw in and things will be a little bit easier, because then I won't have to worry about holding on to it. Phew. Got that one in. Pretty exciting. I get these others put in, and we tighten it all up. And this project would be complete. Oh, that's where the kneeling pad, because I have a brace on my knee and everything, but main thing is that it helps if I All right, I'm lacking one more. There she is. Key here when moving everything around and everything, you don't want to tighten everything up right yet because you want to be able to move it. Yeah. It's like getting this last screw in. It's gonna be a booger. Did that and ended up messing things up on the bottom, on the top. So I'm gonna need a screwdriver, kind of keep things in place. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I always say if you got the right tools, use them. So now we just need to tighten it all up. So as you can tell, I'm just tightening everything up once it's all done. You know, this is actually a fairly quick build with a little repercussions and everything, but you know, dropping things, as I said, I like to do things myself and whatnot, but um, the RRA sometimes, you know, which, you know, is also I'm on medication for, but it's great. As far as the medication helps me be able to function and do things that I want to do. On the other hand, also, you know, with the joints and whatnot, it's not the inflammation at this point because the inflammation is pretty much under control. It's the osteoarthritis that goes along with. So everything has its ways and everything, but there's this project. It's done. Uh, hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you got something out of it. It doesn't take a whole lot, you know, it just takes the will and the know-how and the initiative. I mean, it tells you exactly how to do everything. So, you know, see how we're going and everything. 34 minutes. Yeah, I've done worse. It's taken me, you know, hours before. So hopefully you got something out of this and everything. I'm going to take and put it where it belongs and we'll see if it fits. And if not, we'll have to go from there. So give me a minute and I'll show you what the end result is. So let me clean this mess up and everything and then show you where I ended up putting it. May have to make some adjustments. I don't know. But for the time being, I think where it's going to be is a pretty good place. So again, let me clean this up right quick. I want to keep the garage cleaned up as much as possible. Put everything back where it belongs. Put the tools away. Kneeling pad. Got to take that back inside with me because I'm still working. Yeah, as you can tell, it's a nice sunny day. Yeah, that took 34 minutes to do and everything. But overall, I think turned out fairly nice. Good place for it. So let me know what you think. See if you got anything out of this project and everything. You know, I take pride in everything I do. So any comments, give me suggestions on anything, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.